grew up in Central Riverside in Duval County. In my neighborhood, there's a bunch of kids that I used to play with. You know, obviously, I grew up in an era where we actually still went outside. We weren't addicted to video games in my era. We used to actually go outside, play football, play kickball, go to the court, play basketball. We're out there with each other all day, growing up together, going through shit together, fighting, scrapping, beefing, growing up together like boys used to grow up. 3 of the kids that I used to hang out with, guys, 3 of the dudes that I was thick as thieves with, super tight with growing up, 3 of them niggas done went fed. 3 of them niggas have gone fed, doing big time, federal time behind the walls, capital murder, major weight with intent to distribute. I forgot what the other ones charges are, but I'm talking about niggas doing 25 plus years in prison. Dudes that I grew up with in my neighborhood, they weren't bad kids, but they didn't have that same foundation. They didn't have that same great guidance. They didn't have the same great parents that I had. I'm simply saying that depending on the structure that you're given, and also your individual mindset, that has an adverse impact on how the rest of your life will be as a child, all the way up to adulthood. I was always very focused when it came to school, when it came to academics, because my parents instilled that in me. Now, did my friends, did my homeboys have that same mentality? Some of them did, but obviously some of them did not. Some of them wanted to be cool. And I just thank God that I had parents that did not let me do the cool shit. In elementary school, I still vividly remember, even though I was the top scholar in the entire school, never made a single B in my life until 8th grade, just so you know. But in middle school, I wanted to go to this middle school that was the cool middle school. Man, that's where my buddies are going, man. They were going to Lake Shore. In case there's anybody from Duval County watching, I wanted to go to Lake Shore Middle School. That was the cool middle school when I was growing up. But my parents said, no, you're going to James Weldon Johnson. You got the best grades in the entire school. You're going to this feeder school, which is where the academically gifted go. You're going there. You're not going to Lake Shore. This is what good parents do. They listen to what the child wants, but then they use discernment and they use wisdom to make sure that the child is going on the right path. Thank God my parents didn't let me go to Lake Shore Middle School. Thank God.